Prior to lifting any load, the weight of the load must be known and the center of gravity must be determined. There are situations where it is not possible or a good practice to lift the entire load weight to determine the center of gravity. To avoid this, one end of the load can be raised at a time to measure the required lifting force with a load cell. As we raise the load, it will be supported by wood cribbing directly below each pick point. We'll see how this is important in a moment. We will lift each end of the load and note the load cell reading. We first lift the right end of the load, connected to the hoist ring, and note the reading of the load cell is 100 pounds. We then move the chainfall to the hoist ring on the left end, and raising the load, note the load cell reading is 40 pounds at this end. Adding the two readings together, we determine that the total weight is 140 pounds. Again, note that the wood cribbing is placed directly below each hoist ring. We will now determine the location of the center of gravity. To do this, we'll need to refer to the load cell measurements of 100 pounds on the right and 40 pounds on the left. Measuring the distance across the pick points, we note the distance is 2 feet. The center of gravity will be closest to the heavy end, which is the right end, at 100 pounds, and away from the light end, which is the left end at 40 pounds. The center of gravity will be determined by taking the heavy end at 100 pounds and dividing by the total weight of 140 pounds. This tells us the center of gravity is 0.71 times the distance between the pick points toward the heavy end, or 1.4 feet from the left end toward the right end in this case. This calculation places the center of gravity at this point. To verify that we have found the center of gravity, we have placed the load balanced on a 2x4. The balance point is clearly beneath the point we determined. We have located the center of gravity. It is imperative to properly place the cribbing directly under the pick points, or the results will be incorrect. Here, the cribbing is not placed under the pick points. This will result in load cell readings that will give an incorrect total weight and an incorrect location of the center of gravity.